Hello everybody, it's True Stu here, and today, or tonight I should say, I'm doing a little bit of a late night commentary for you. It's about 12:30 in the morning here, and I just decided to do a commentary. I mean, why not? I've got this pretty nice gameplay on my hard drive. It was a nice team deathmatch I had, because a lot of people had been saying, oh, I want to see some Russian gameplay, and I would always link them to my WMP rushing MOAB and hard hat. However, that was a bit outdated, and a lot of people don't know, but I actually do like to rush around because it is sometimes more exciting. However, it is way less. It is way harder to teach, rather, I should say, and something like camping is way easier to replicate and emulate, which is why I actually had initially adopted it. Whereas something like rushing, it's a little bit more instincts and how the stuff plays about. If you get me, like the connection and just where your teammates are positioned, it's a lot of instinctual knowledge. It's very difficult to teach. However, I can kind of give you a little bit of an insight on what I like to do, especially on Seatown. Seatown's a very rush friendly map. However, as I'm saying rush friendly, I will be camping in this building for the next minute, so do forgive me because I'm a bit tied down with enemies. I'm surrounded apart from, yeah. But however, I'm trying to get these people in the arches, trying to get one there, and you know, it's just whatever. The P90 is a beast. Right, okay, this is the first thing you need to do when you get good Russian class. Get a nice submachine gun that you enjoy. Pretty much any of them are good now, apart from the PM9, even though the PM9 can be used. Get a good map like Seatown, because Seatown has a lot of little alleyways and a lot of little houses that you can take refuge in, and that'll help make sure that you will be able to rush and kill all the campers, because they'll all be sitting in the houses and you can just storm through them like a breeze through an open window. Yeah, that wasn't a premeditated one. And I don't know, what's another? Hard hat's another good one. Just get your rushing classes on for those one. Have a bit of a play about. The only way you'll really get good at rushing on those particular maps is if you learn the traffic patterns for yourself. It's all about knowing traffic patterns, and a lot is based on connection as well, which is why I usually wouldn't rush, but however I'm on a wired connection and everything, so you know, I just decided to. You know, you notice there I didn't go in towards that crossroads because there's a two-way either side and a way in front of me as well, and a window above me, so you know, it's just a bad idea to even step out there because it's such a high traffic area. Somewhere back here, I like to hang about in this library a lot, but I knew that guy was there. I like to hang out in the library a lot because it's enclosed and it's very near the enemy spawns, because they seem to flip from the circle tower back where behind me was under the tarpaulin, or I don't even know what it's called. But here I'm using the L11 whatever sniper rifles that I picked up, and this gun just feels really nice for some reason. I don't know why. Its bolt action is really slow, but when it scopes in it just seems smooth. I don't know. It's weird. Statistically it's worse than the MSR, but you know, because it's got less ammo and longer bolt time. But you know, I don't know. Sometimes I just like to use guns out of preference. Obviously, I do prefer the MCR, what I'm talking about, the MSR, but, you know, if I pick up the L11, I'm going to have a good time with it. However, yeah, here I'm using it to check out. This is the dangerous part of my rushing strategy. Well, this is kind of strategic rushing, I guess. It's this open bit here. See, as you see, I check that back thing, back red building, and there's somebody there, and somebody else is pushing up. So before I mount up there, I just like to check everything's clear, and that's the main thing you got to know. To learn to rush, you basically got to rush about, die, instead of raging, remember where you get killed from and think of how to counter that. And if there's no way to counter it, don't rush that way. That's pretty much how I do it. So you'll notice I kind of go in a crescent shape. I don't usually go back as far as this red building, but I go to the building, the mid building right above B, and I circle around the back towards the library. And that usually does me fine. However, I usually will vary it. See, into this building right here, and boom, I get the MOAB. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it. And then I get some weird glitch with the MOAB calling thing. I didn't think I was going to be able to call it in, but I did. So yeah. Anyway, you see I like to go in a crescent shape between this mid building and the library back then, and it's all about being able to know when you're going to see somebody and predict where they're going to be and see them on the radar, listen to the sound, and then you'll be good. And you just need a bit of luck. Other than that, rushing is a bit more about luck, a bit less consistency. However, it can lead to better gameplays, more fun, more enjoyment. I actually want to tell guys, can you tell me what you think of this? Because obviously this commentary is a bit late night. I'm just doing this just for the people, you know, a bit bored, want something to watch. It's a little interesting gameplay. So tell me if you like rushing gameplay or you prefer the educational gameplay. Because I always thought of myself as more of a educator than an entertainer. Because there's plenty of entertainers on YouTube that upload multiple times a day, and I'm just not up to that. I'd rather do one good video a week or one or two good videos a week. And that's pretty much how I like to do it. And here I get killed at the crossroads. Again, that's just coincidence. That's the reason. That's part of the reason I don't go there. Just because it's really high traffic and anybody can see you and there's very little cover. So yeah, not really much more I can say about that. Apart from the fact, look at all this XP that I'm getting. That is, so a lot of people ask me how I rank up so quickly, because I seem to jump about on ranks. That's mostly because I swap accounts. But the main thing is I only use Specialist, and if you combine Specialist with MOABs and the Specialist bonus, it's like 800 XP a kill, and plus all the stuff you get from getting perks. It's pretty ridiculous. Although a lot of you already know this, I'm just stating the obvious, I guess. Yeah. So right here, get the final kill eventually on the sniper that almost tried to get me, and I end up, dun 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 dun, if theater mode will show it. After it shows my beastly final kill cam. A 43-1. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like, maybe share with your friends, and I'm out. Bye bye.